If you can touch this place, you can insert. Hi everyone, I'm Catherine. Today, let's talk about a very interesting topic in relationships. If a woman is willing to let you touch these 5 places, that's true love. Maybe she wants to take it a step further with you. We all know that when a man and a woman go out on a date, it's normal for the atmosphere to be right and the feelings to be aroused. Sometimes we instinctively want to express our feelings for each other through some physical touches. For example, when you see someone you like, you can't help but want to hold her hand, touch her hair, etc. Then here comes the point. If a woman is willing to let you touch these places on her body, this means that she has real feelings for you. Let's talk about hands first. When dating, hand contact can be said to be the most basic and subtle signal of intimacy. Imagine that the two of you walk side by side on a small road at night. The street lamps on the roadside emit warm yellow light, and the breeze blows gently, blowing her hair up. At this time, you are a little nervous and a little expectant. You naturally reach out and gently hold her hand. If she doesn't pull her hand back immediately as if she was burned, or even gently shakes it back, wow, that feeling is just like a rabbit jumping around in your heart, warm and happy. The touch of hands is not just as simple as skin touching skin. It is more like a bridge of the soul. When you hold her hand, you can feel the temperature of her palm, and she can also feel your strength. This handshake conveys dependence and trust. It's like saying, hey, I'm willing to follow you and walk the next road together. And it also indicates your relationship. It is heating up little by little from ordinary friends to a closer direction. So when you notice this kind of intimate hint, don't be shy, just hold her hand openly. Maybe you can walk through a mini spring, summer, autumn, and winter together hand in hand. Let's talk about hair. In our traditional concept, hair is not something that can be touched casually. If someone you don't know well suddenly reaches out to touch your hair, you will definitely think, how can this person be so frivolous, and even feel despised? Therefore, few women will take the initiative to let other men touch their hair. But if one day you try to touch her hair gently, for example, help her put the hair that blocks her eyes behind her ears. At this time, not only does she not avoid it, but she also looks at you with a doting face with tenderness in her eyes. Then, congratulations, her love for you can't be hidden. It's like she's saying, only you can touch my hair like this, no one else can. This hair can really reflect a woman's softness and personality. She's willing to let you touch it, which means she's opening this unique beauty to you. Next, let's talk about the waist. The waist is so special to women. On the one hand, few people will take the initiative to touch someone else's waist because it can be embarrassing if you're not careful. For example, on a bus, when people are crowded, if you accidentally touch someone else's waist, the scene is so bad that you can't help but dig your toes into the ground. On the other hand, if someone you don't know well touches a woman's waist, it's easy to leave a bad impression on people that this person is not serious. Moreover, the waist is an important criterion for a woman's figure. If a girl has a slim waist that can be held in one hand, she will definitely get a lot of attention when she walks on the street. For boys, whether a woman is willing to let you touch her waist is an important sign to judge whether she likes you. When you try to gently hold her waist, if she doesn't slap your hand away or show resistance, it proves that she has you in her heart and wants to be with you. Because the waist is a private and sensitive part, only when facing someone she likes will a woman let him get close to her. It's like she opened her little secret base to you. Let's talk about cheeks. Cheeks are one of the important parts for people to express love and intimacy. Look at those loving couples. Boys always gently touch the girl's cheek with love in their eyes. By touching the cheek, the deep love and warmth can be transmitted to the other person's heart like an electric current. When a woman does not refuse you to touch her cheek and even closes her eyes slightly to enjoy your touch, she is telling you that she likes you. This tacit consent is like her loudly declaring, I am sincere to you and want to have further development with you. The cheeks are soft, and the feeling of touching them is like touching cotton candy. This intimate touch can bring the hearts of two people closer. Finally, let's talk about the clavicle. The clavicle is a little private for women. A while ago, there was a clavicle fever on the internet. Many girls were showing off their clavicles, putting coins and lipstick on their clavicles. It can be seen that the clavicle is like a capital that women can show off. After all, a beautiful clavicle line can add a lot of points to a woman's temperament. Under normal circumstances, women will not let men touch their clavicle casually because this place is not only sensitive, but also a little sexy. However, if a woman does not resist you touching her clavicle, she will even use some subtle and reasonable reasons to give you the opportunity to touch her clavicle. For example, she will say, "Please help me see if there is a small mole here on my clavicle." Then her love for you is quite obvious. If you are lucky enough to meet such a girl, you must understand her mind. Otherwise, it would be a pity to miss such a good fate. In fact, whether a woman is willing to let you touch these places or not, what is hidden behind it is her feelings and trust in you. Of course, feelings cannot be judged only by these points, but also by the bits and pieces of daily interactions. But these few small details can indeed help us understand a woman's mind more clearly. So boys should pay more attention to these small signals when getting along with girls. I hope that all of you can have a smooth relationship and meet the true love who is willing to be touched by you in these places. Well, today's video ends here. Welcome everyone to leave a message to discuss. We will talk again next time. Bye.